So let's talk about some tips then for maintaining that consistency then in a slower market. So number one would be like, stay active. I know it's hard, especially I saw a comment earlier. It's hard to stay active if you're a mom and you've got kids that are home during summer. Like Lauren and I, we will take our laptop by the pool, and so will Tara. We'll take our laptop by the pool outside if we have to and do what we need to when our kids are home and swimming. And I'll be honest, sometimes it's easier for me to force myself to go to bed early, to wake up earlier and stay waking up at like 5:30 a couple days a week during the summer to knock out a bunch of stuff before my kids even get up.
Mm-hmm.
I have to force myself though. I'm not naturally like a 5:30 a.m. person. And we talk about that. Like, ain't nobody doing that shit. Well, if I have to do that during the summer to get it done, to stay active and get work done while my kids are sleeping, then that's what I need to do. Or the other side of things, like work from 10 p.m. till midnight on things that you need to while they're sleeping, right? Like, that's the thing that we're talking about. But staying active, keeping your name out there, updating your socials, sending out your newsletters, engaging your community, building out your network, doing fun things. And Lauren, you talk about that all the time, is that you went out there and networked with moms at the splash pad when you were new to Charlotte. Like, that's important. You were staying active and you're like, all right, well, my kids are sick of the splash pad, but that's how I'm going to network. That's how I'm going to build my name. That's how I'm going to make connections and still bring my kids along. Like, you just have to think outside the box and realize everything that you're doing is an opportunity to get your name out there and stay active and network, right?
Well, I think that's the biggest thing. Staying active doesn't always mean that your schedule looks the exact same, right? Staying active is just staying active. Like you said, maybe it's at midnight, maybe it's at 5 a.m., maybe it's your nap time if you have little kids, maybe your schedule's not interrupted in the summer, but you like to travel. That's okay too, it's just continuing to move the ball down the court, and it's easy to get distracted. We've been there, but you have to keep showing up. You have to.
Yeah.
And again, nurturing those relationships, we touched on that. I don't want to beat a dead horse on that, but just make sure that your people know you're available as a resource. That would be my biggest piece of advice. Make sure they know you're a resource. Make sure they know you're not just there when they need to buy or sell a piece of real estate, but that you have a list of trusted vendors, that you're there if they just need to bounce an idea of, should I change this fixture? You know what I mean? Like, just make sure that they know you're more than just a transaction, and it just goes so much further, you guys.